Hey, Jeremy Doggett here, real estate agent with eXp Realty here in Sandy, Utah. And I just want to do a quick post. Someone asked me this. They asked me how I got my real estate agent license in Utah. I'd been an agent in Florida, and it was really simple, honestly. Getting a real estate license is one of the easiest things I've ever done. It was easier than getting my bachelor's. It was easier probably than getting my high school diploma. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you have to be a professional and good at what you do. But it was super easy. The first thing you have to complete the 120 hours of pre-licensing education. To do that, you can go online. I know in Utah, it was a little bit different for me. I had to do it online because I couldn't find any in-person courses. In Florida, I found an in-person class, and within a couple weeks, I was done with it. It helped me stay on pace and get it done. Whereas in Utah, I found an online course. I think I did, let me find it, the realestateonlinelearning.com. It was the Institute of Real Estate Education. That's who I used. It was an online course. It allowed me to go at my own pace, which you have to be very disciplined about when you're doing it online because you can forget about it easily. But I did it online, and the cool thing about their course was they had some downloadable audio that I could download and then listen to lessons while I was working out at the gym. So that's kind of what I did instead of my normal Little John and whatever else I was listening to pump myself up at the gym. I was listening to real estate education while I was doing my exercises. But it allowed me to get it in easier and then go online at home and get the classes done and take the quizzes and pass their test. Once I passed their test, I was able to take and schedule the final exam, which you can do through Pearson VUE. Usually, I know locally that's who I used. So I passed that exam, and the one thing I can tell you about passing the real estate exam is after passing it in Florida and passing it here in Utah, the test is way different than all of the studying and all of the quizzes and tests I did at home with the online pre-licensure course, meaning that I took the test in person with Pearson VUE, and I was like, man, where did that come from? I don't know how I could have prepared better, but I passed both times. So just do your best studying, and if you have to take it multiple times, it doesn't take anything away from you. Eventually, you'll get it and pass and be totally fine. And the fourth thing is to complete the online application, which you can find at realestate.utah.gov. So you're able to, that's the simplest form, I guess, how I got my real estate license. A couple of extra things I can throw in there. I do continuing education to make sure I renew my license, and I do that at a site called ARTI, whereas the Institute of Real Estate Education, I think I paid like $470 for that 120 hours of pre-licensure coursework. But with the CE that I do, I use this online company called ARTI, which I know you can use for Utah and I think maybe Arizona, Nevada, I think. But it's totally free. I was a little skeptical at first because it's free, but it was totally free, and I got my CE and I was able to renew my license. So it's worth looking into for pre-licensing coursework and even CE if you're in Utah because it's completely free. So that's how I got my license, and I chose eXp eventually because they're online, but I do have an in-person mentor. I call him up. He answers questions I have. If you don't have enough deals under your belt, you need to get into the mentor program with eXp. That means for your first 3 deals, you have a smaller split, but you do have a mentor that you're assigned that doesn't give up on you as far as, after those 3 deals, they'll still respond. But my mentor is local, so I've gone and had coffee with him. I've met him in person. I call him. So even though eXp is totally online and you have your virtual little person that goes around in the EXP world, I still have an in-person mentor, which is great. And we also collaborate on ideas, and we're both available to help one another out if we need help for like open houses, showings, things like that. So it's good to have someone in your corner, and it works out pretty well. So I'll put a link in the description or wherever you're viewing this. If it's on my blog, there will be a link to some information. If you want some more information about EXP, I'll put that there for you so you can check it out. And you can also reach out to me if you wanted to join eXp or just had some questions about how you were able to get your license in Utah. Thanks.